morning, Braves. This is the Manalapan High School Bravecast, your weekly news program showcasing everything Manalapan High School. And now, here are your news anchors.
Good morning, Manalapan High School. Today is Friday, April 24th. I'm Dinashan Gunaratna.
And I'm Thomas Fagan. Welcome back to the Bravecast. We'd like to start this broadcast by announcing our Students of the Month from March.
Starting in 9th grade, Gerhard Agbobli.
In 10th grade, Angelina Kornowska.
In 11th grade, our very own producer, Evan Goldberg.
And in 12th grade, Jordan Edmonds.
Our staff of the month for March is Miss Kaplan.
Congratulations to all of these Braves.
Your kindness and dedication to our school community does not go unnoticed.
Absolutely, Dinashan. Braves, the FRHSD Dawn will take place next Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Manalapan cafeteria.
The event fundraises for the Embrace Kids Foundation. If you are interested in attending, you must register ahead of time using the QR code on screen. See Mr. Hanlon with any questions. Another
exciting event is the 2026 New Jersey State High School Disc Golf Competition at 9 a.m. on Saturday, May 9th in Wall, New Jersey.
The event is open to all high school students. Go to discgolfscene.com to register.
And now, Braves, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by two varsity baseball members.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Braves, thank you for all of the support you have given the baseball team so far this season.
Our next game is tomorrow at Red Bank Catholic.
We look forward to seeing you all there, and now the Bravecast team had a chance to produce a segment honoring Administrative Professional Day.
Braves, this past Wednesday, our nation celebrated Administrative Professionals Day. Here at Manalapan High School, we celebrate the hardworking administrative professionals who keep our school running smoothly every single day. To show our appreciation, we asked some of our Braves to share messages of gratitude.
How would you describe Ms. Ertel?
Ms. Ertel is very caring and passionate, shown by her efforts in advising the Cancer Awareness Club by making sure all of our donations are made so we can make an impact.
How would you describe Ms. Banana and Ms. Yee?
Ms. Banana and Ms. Yee are truly the glue that holds our department together. Without them, we would just all fall apart.
They are like our work moms. They do so much to support us throughout the day and make sure that we can do our job. And there's also so much behind the scenes work that they do to support the families of the community.
They are just always the people that we can call upon for absolutely anything. When in doubt, they'll always be there for us, and we are just truly so appreciative and grateful for them in our office and in our lives.
I want to thank and acknowledge all 8 administrative professionals who work at Manalapan High School. These are the people who help Manalapan High School effectively run each and every day and work behind the scenes to ensure anything and everything student-related runs smoothly and as efficiently as possible. Special shout out to both Ms. Bonanno and Ms. Yee in the guidance office. Without them, our guidance office simply couldn't run. They keep our school counselors, and especially me, organized and aware of our meetings, our calendars, incoming parent phone calls, emails, college visits, upcoming events, letters of recommendation, student transcript. I can go on and on, but most importantly, student concerns and issues. Both Ms. Yee and Ms. Bonanno are the first people you see when walking into guidance. If you haven't already said good morning, get to know them or just thank them for all they do. They are both knowledgeable, helpful, kind, funny, and most importantly, understanding. Happy Administrative Professionals Day, Ms. Bonanno, Ms. Yee, and all administrative professionals at Manalapan High School. We couldn't do what we do without you.
How would I describe Mr. Gardner? Probably 5'10", blonde, dark glasses. Oh, Mr. Gardner? Work ethic with the personality. I gotta tell you, it's an absolute joy to get to spend time with you each day, Dylan. Good job, keep it up. I'm glad to know you.
How would you describe Miss Edie?
Miss Edie has always been there for me ever since my freshman year, and going into her office every day to get some advice and always being someone I know I could count on.
She's always there for us and gives us good advice. She always lets us in her classroom whenever we need, and she always has the best snacks.
How do you describe Ms. Arcee?
Ms. Arcee is a dedicated member of our Manalapan High School community. She works tirelessly in the health office to help our nurses and our students, and we couldn't be more appreciative of what she does to help us all out. Thank you, Ms. Arcee.
How do you describe Ms. McNamara?
Ms. McNamara is an integral part of Manalapan High School. You hold the fine line every morning on attendance, and we know that that job is no easy task. Thank you so much for helping make sure this place works effectively and efficiently. For all that you do, we really appreciate you.
How would you describe Miss Simon?
Special. She's one of a kind. This is personal because she's more than a colleague. She's like family. She's someone who, for the 3 years she's been here, there's no contract for Miss Simon. She comes in early, she stays late, she works on the weekends. She's constantly reaching out, making sure that we're doing everything we can to make Manalapan High School a better place. The immense pride that she takes in seeing this place constantly improve is something that resonates with me. And we're very, very lucky to have her here. She's the go-to person in this building. She's running this building behind the scenes. Nothing operates without Miss Simon knowing, and she takes great pride in ensuring that she's going to leave Manalapan High School in a better place than when she found it. So for the students that don't know Miss Simon, if you get a chance to introduce yourself, please do so, because she's not only an incredible worker, but she's an outstanding human being. So Miss Simon, thank you for all you do for Manalapan High School.
What an impactful segment. Thank you again to all of our administrative professionals. Hey Braves, Jules Patera here to report your weekend weather. Starting with tonight, get ready for partly cloudy weather with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. Moving on to Saturday, we can expect rainy weather with a high of 51 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. And on Sunday, we'll have rainy skies again with a high of 57 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. That's your weekend weather. Be sure to pack an umbrella this weekend. And now, to Jofi Lynn and our principal, Mr. Curry, for the monthly Walk and Talk Cultural Respect segment.
So, Mr. Curry, as the month of April comes to an end, are there any Braves that you would like to highlight?
Absolutely. So first and foremost, I want to start with you. So Jofi, you again qualified for nationals. This year, it moved to Phoenix, Arizona. Can you tell us a little bit about that competition?
Yeah, so it's a multi-step competition. So it's basically a science fair. So the first round is the regional Jersey Shore Science Fair, where you basically have to place top 3 in your category for a division to advance to the next level. And then the next level is a tri-state fair between Pennsylvania, Delaware, and New Jersey. And you have to place first place in the category for your grade, and then they pick the top 3 from each grade to go to internationals.
So congratulations, well deserved, but I'm not surprised because you're such a decorated student here. And that segues to the next piece. I want to congratulate you on your acceptance and your commitment to Harvard University.
Thank you.
So congratulations on that next chapter in the next 4 years. I also want to recognize all of our seniors. So we're coming down to college decision day. So whether seniors are accepted to college, they're going to trade school, the workforce, of the military, we want to wish them all the best. And before we do so, I just want to say enjoy your last 2 months here being a Brave, because that's what matters, right? Just want to recognize a couple of our sports stars. So Ariel Stein, she's a junior. She recently just scored her 200th career goal in lacrosse. Connor Dole, senior, just recorded his 600th career save in lacrosse as well. Leah Garby, she's a freshman. She actually just threw a no-hitter on Monday against St. Rose and our entire softball team for the 4-game win streak. A couple other kids I want to recognize are track athletes who are going to be competing at the Penn Relays this week. S&E for their recent performance on the Night of the Arts. And I also want to thank Ms. Comitas, Ms. Powers, and Dr. Evangelista for their commitment to getting it off the ground, as well as our host this year, Callie Butash and Grace Nealon. A couple other people I want to recognize. Congratulations to Ms. Wagar. So Ms. Wagar is an author, and she actually has an official book signing this month at Barnes & Noble in Eatontown. That's going to be on April 26th. I want to recognize Ansh Modani for competing in a regional competition for the National History Day documentary. Congratulations to DECA. We have 6 students who qualified for nationals this year, and they're going to be competing in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you to LFD for Read Across America. So they recently went to an elementary school in Manalapan and read to our future Braves as well. I want to thank Mr. Hanlon for organizing our recent presentation in his marine science classes and having Jenkins's aquarium bring a penguin into the classroom. Finally, I want to recognize Danushan and the Humble Club for planting their sunflowers in our courtyard. And I also want to recognize Danushan, Matthew Locasio, Jackson Wolfman, and Renee Robinson as well for their participation in the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech reimagined, where they competed against fellow students in this district at Colts Neck High School, and for Renee taking second place in that competition as well. It was very inspiring. I want to thank Miss Lilly for making that happen, as well as Miss Lanfranchi for her efforts as well. And then finally, I just want to say to all our juniors, have a great time at tonight's junior prom. And something they have to understand is you have a short window of time at that prom. It's a 4-hour window. So please maximize that 4-hour window of time. Get there on time and stay until the end. All right. So to our juniors, enjoy that prom tonight. And to all our Braves, keep up the good work. We appreciate all that you're doing to make Manalapan High School a great place. Thank you, Jofi. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Mr. Curry and Jofi. Braves, Freehold High School will host the annual FRHSD Career and Job Fair next Wednesday, April 29th at 6 p.m. Representatives from large corporations, local business, law enforcement and armed forces, unions, technical schools, and the Monmouth County Vocational School will be in attendance to meet students and future employees. Next Friday, May 1st, is National College Decision Day. Be sure to wear your college, trade school, military, or career apparel to school. Also, Braves, a representative from the United States Air Force will be in Times Square on Monday during lunch. If interested in learning about the Air Force, be sure to introduce yourself. The Drama Club's annual talent show, Manalapan's Got Talent, will take place next Friday, May 1st from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. The lineup includes a variety of acts from singing and dancing to guitar and magic. Come out to support the Drama Club and your classmates who will be performing. Tickets will be $3, cash only. And now, Braves, this past Wednesday in Times Square, Brandon Schwinger and Robert Moore from the weekly Bravecast Sports Report.
Robert Moore joined by Brandon Schwinger, and we have a loaded week with sports. And we're going to kick it right off with our softball team, who had a huge victory 2-0 against St. Rose. And really, this win was thanks to Leah Garvey, who threw a no-hitter, a freshman pitcher throwing a no-hitter.
And what she's been doing this freshman year has been incredible, Robert. And this softball team is starting to pick it up this season.
Oh, yeah.
So great to see by them. Let's go over to girls lacrosse as Ariel Stein broke the school record for most goals. Wow, Robert.
Oh, my God. It was great to see. And the previous record stood for over a decade. So hopefully this one could stand even longer. Moving right from that into our boys lacrosse team, they picked up a huge win, 13-1 against Colts Neck. And really, every person on this team is playing like a star. It's really great to see.
Yeah, Robert, and they also had a big win against Mid-South, 12-11 in overtime, and it was Ryan Sabuck with the overtime game-winning goal. And actually, Robert, our producer, Evan Goldberg, had the chance to get that goal on video, so let's go check that out.
Wow, Schwinger, what a clip. I mean, this boys lacrosse team is just off to a hot start. Next team we got to talk about, though, the boys baseball team. They picked up a big win against Howell, 1-0. And this was thanks to Richie Camerata, who went 3 for 3 and had a walk-off single.
Yeah, Robert. I mean, they came off that loss against Howell, and the fact that they were able to bounce back and get that walk-off win, that's incredible by them. Well, let's go over to a game against Mid-South, 9-4 win. And it was Josh Sosnov with 3 RBIs yet again, Robert.
I mean, that's great to see from him. We got to mention their win in the Monmouth County tournament against Manasquan. They went 12-2, and PJ Peep went 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs.
Yeah, Robert. And I think in this tournament, they have a real shot. The top 2 seeds are CBA and RBC. They barely lost to CBA, and they've already beat RBC, and they won by a lot. Oh, yeah. So good luck to them in the tournament, and good luck to all the spring sports. And now, back to you guys in the studio.
Hey Braves, welcome back to the Manalapan Minute. I'm Emily Cook, and today I am joined here by an NBC Today Show producer, Miss Christine Morea. Thank you for taking the time to be here.
Thanks for having me.
So can you introduce yourself and tell us about your role in the Today Show?
Sure. So my name is Christine. I'm actually a graduate of Manalapan High School, and I'm a producer for the Today Show. So I do a lot of tape features, live segments, celebrity interviews, big scale productions and events, and even got to produce at the NBC Olympics this year in Milan.
That's really amazing. How did you work your way into such a big leadership role at a major television network, and what steps helped you get there?
So, and this is something you guys have heard all the time, started out when I was around your age, as much experience as I can get, a lot of internships, and when I got my first job at the Today Show, which was a couple days after I graduated college, I started at the very bottom. I worked the night shift, I worked weekends, and that was short-lived, and I just worked really hard when I got there to learn from everyone around me. We work with the best team in the business and soak it all in, and just got to where I am now.
It's very inspiring. And for my last question, who is the most memorable guest that you've worked with?
This is actually the #1 question I always get asked, and people are always waiting for the big names. So yes, everyone's asked, I have met Taylor Swift and former First Ladies, Selena Gomez, a lot of sports stars like Steph Curry, but the truth is, the most memorable guests for me are everyday people who are doing extraordinary things in the world. The teachers, the nurses, the military members, the parents, and those are the stories that forever stay in my heart, and I still stay in touch with a lot of them.
That's really incredible. Well, thank you again for joining us for a live interview.
Thanks for having me.
That's all for today, Braves. It's an A-Day, so make the most of it. Have an awesome weekend, Braves, and we'll see you next week on your Manalapan Bravecast.